E, can you hear me? Yo, yo, yo. We are back again, back in forth sports, where we really keep it real on all things sports. Want to thank you all for tuning in today. Today is gonna be another good show. I got a few guests coming on, but I did not want to be tardy. So today we're going to be comparing the careers of LeBron James and Tom Brady. Who is the real GOAT? LeBron James or Tom Brady? Right on time, we got a Tom Brady fan, just like me. Go Patriots. What's going on with you, DA?
What's up with you, bro?
Man, not too much, brother. What you got going on tonight?
Man, just got walked in the house, got situated from being nosy.
No doubt. Well, look, I got to send Dre a link because something wrong with his phone. So go ahead and explain to the people why Tom Brady is the real GOAT, because I know that's your answer.
Oh yeah, man, man. First off, he came from nothing, and then second off, the man done been to 10 championship games and got 7.
So what do
All
you mean
right,
he came from nothing?
like the man was drafted in the last round, last pick. Like he came from nothing. Didn't nobody want him. All them quarterbacks that was took before him in his draft, boy, they didn't last long. Pooh cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, and man, he changed the whole franchise, brother. Like he was the system. Like I'm a Tom Brady fan, I'm a Patriots fan, but I can't remember their record right off the top now. But the man, from the difference between his win column and lose column, just know that the win column is in the triple digits and the losing column is still in the double digits. So
Oh
what
yeah,
they say?
for sure, man. And look, you know me. I'm Patriot fan like you all day, every day. Everybody know me. I cheer against LeBron, but I think I'm gonna surprise some people, man. I think you got to give it to LeBron James, and I'm gonna tell you why. You know, it doesn't bring me pleasure to say that,
You
but just hear me out. Tom Brady to me is the greatest quarterback to ever play football. That's just my opinion. I'm a Patriot fan, but Tom Brady can only affect one side of the field. And although he's great at affecting one side of the field, he still can only affect one side of the field. I've seen LeBron James dominate games from the offensive end, and I've also seen him do some amazing things, chase down blocks, guarding great players. So he can affect you on both sides of the field.
so Tom Brady ain't affecting defenses.
He doesn't affect the Patriots defense or Tampa Bay, whichever one you want. I mean, I think obviously he affected I mean,
No, I'm talking about the opponent's defense.
yeah, but that's not the same though. That's not on his defense. I'm saying he can only control one side of the ball, is what I'm saying himself.
But what him and I'm gonna add Peyton Manning in it, and I'm not a Peyton Manning fan. What him, I'm gonna add third person, what him, Manning, and Breeze do to a defense, like bro, they make you run something different or run what you not familiar with or what you don't want to accommodate them for you to try to counter what they do, and they'll make you catch a headache or a migraine trying to figure their game plan out. Like
Right.
Ray Lewis done already he done talked about this on numerous occasions about it's the simplest way to put it. It's chess with them. It's not
Right.
checkers. It's
No,
chess with them and it's checkers with everybody else.
no, man. I get what you're saying, Da. I'm just saying Tom, once he makes his amazing plays on the offensive end and drives and does all that, he has absolutely zero effect for his team's defense. So now they have to step up and do what they have to do. And brother, I promise you, it brings me no pleasure to give this to LeBron over Brady. But I know people think I'm biased. I'm really not. I just call it like I see it. And I just think you can just affect more things in basketball. You know, so I'm just stepping back and I'm looking at, okay, I watched LeBron James in a final series to where he dominated on both sides of the court, right? I also watched Tom Brady in a football Super Bowl where he was down 29 points and helped lead his team back. But when you look at it deeply, though, Tom Brady scored when he was supposed to, but the defense still had to stop them on the other end, and Tom Brady had no control over that. So you taking that if Tom Brady only did what he did and scored, but the defense didn't hold up, then they still lose that Super Bowl. But LeBron actually has the capacity to where if he needs to check a Steph Curry or a Kevin Durant or a whoever, he has the capacity to affect. Now, whether he can or not, that's a different story. But me not trying to turn him down, I have seen him make some great defensive plays before in the past. So I just don't see. I'm just going to always give more credit to an individual player in basketball than I will football. Now, if you're talking about somebody like Deion Sanders who can run the ball back on a punt return, catch a pass for a touchdown, and pick the opposing team off with an interception or shut down the whole side of the field, now we talking. But short of Deion Sanders, I don't see another football player that I can say has more impact on the game than a great basketball player because they do it on both sides. Tell me where I'm wrong.
Man, you can't. I can't get into LeBron though, bro. I just can't.
But tell me why.
Man, for one, Tom Brady got every single record it is just about in the NFL for one.
Yeah. Well, that's the same can be said for LeBron.
Who?
I'm saying you can say the same thing for LeBron.
I mean, yeah, he's number one on the all-time scoring list, and
See, I don't like my camera, man. My camera tripping.
it was
cool, but it's no echo.
See, I'm not a Bron fan, so I don't just keep up with all his little accolades like I do Tom Brady and
You should keep up with everybody accolades.
So Dre, and I'm sure I shocked many people that anybody that's watching this, I give it to LeBron because I feel like LeBron James can affect both sides of the court where Tom Brady can only affect one side of the field. Now, I think Tom Brady is a better quarterback than anybody else that has ever played. And I think LeBron is not the best basketball player, but LeBron he can go down. If it's a tight game, he can go down and bully you and score. And then he can go down and lock up a defender. Tom Brady just cannot do that.
If the game is tight, LeBron going to pass the ball.
What?
He going to pass the ball.
Who's going to pass the ball? LeBron?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is going to pass the ball, but that's okay, right?
Hello, fellas, I'm back.
What's up, E? We got you back, man. So, E, this is where we stand. This is where we stand so far. DA saying Tom Brady. I'm saying LeBron James. I know that's surprising to you, but I think LeBron James because he can affect both sides. But I understand where DA coming from. Where you stand, man? Who do you think has had the greatest career out of Tom Brady and LeBron James?
Oh man, I knew I love LeBron, man. I'm a big Bron fan, but I got to go Brady on this one. The reason why I say Brady on this one, man, because I've seen a lot of great quarterbacks come through. You can go to your Bradshaw, Elway, Marinos, your Steve Youngs. I mean, we've seen a lot of greats come in, but to win 7 Super Bowls in the modern day era, man, and to be able to do so much on one team, go to another team, and then pick up where you left off at, lets you know the greatness of this man. It's not about the coaching; it's all about the raw talent of this individual. That's why I say, when you talk about GOATs, you have to put Brady up there as one of the best, if not number one. Far as an NFL man, because of what he's done in his resume. You know what I mean? The wins. So that's where I stand on that with him.
Right. So to my point though, right? You take Tom Brady when they made that comeback. And then what's that noise in your background?
Who background is that?
It's yours because I hit mute on everybody. When I hit mute on you, it stopped. Okay, that's better.
You good? You in there?
Yeah. So this is my thing, right?
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay. So this is my thing, E. Right. So you take LeBron, you take Tom Brady, my favorite player of all time. I'm a Patriot fan. When they came back on Atlanta, down 29 points at half,
Okay.
He did everything right, and he did everything he was supposed to do. Right? We agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But even if he had did everything he was supposed to do, had the defense not did what they needed to do, now they got to stop Atlanta. Then it's irrelevant, right? So Tom Brady only got control of one side of the field. LeBron James, we saw him when they came back on San Antonio, even before Ray Allen hit that shot. LeBron scored so many points, he was D'ing up the defender. He covered more things, you know.
Hello,
So,
wait. You seen Brun doing other stuff? I didn't even know you seen that type of stuff, man. I didn't know you seen the good Brun do. My bad.
I know that's cause y'all be in y'all shit feels about LeBron thinking somebody hating on him. See, if y'all actually listen sometime, we'll tell y'all we think LeBron is great. But he's just not. Look, this ain't a Jordan or Brady because you see, I didn't even use Tom or Jordan because the answer. This already an answer to that. Yeah. So we just trying to compare them two for now.
I mean, for me, it's Brady though.
Right.
Yeah, for me, it's Brady.
Why you say Brady? I feel like
on top of all the winning he doing, you know, rings is a team thing, and like you said, if he can do everything he needs to do, and if the defense mess up, then that's a wrap. But with all that being said, when Brady left, he had everything. All the records, highest percentage, like he had everything on top of the rings. You feel me? You know, I hate Brady. Like, never rooted for Brady ever, bro. But you kind of gotta give it to him though. You feel me? I feel what you're saying. Brun do play both sides of the ball. He do impact the game way more. You feel me? But like, Brady just, like I said, that man got everything, bro. He got all the records and he did all the winning.
Oh, so you holding somebody back when they don't do all the winning? That's interesting. I got you. So winning happens to be important to you, right?
I mean, it's important. It ain't the end all be all though.
Right, exactly. So now we're on the same page. You know what? This feels real weird. It's like we're in some kind of multiverse where me and Dre supposed to be switching. I just feel like for some reason, supposed to switch.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got
how we get here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we got here, man. I'm gonna have to see what's going on after this, man. But I mean, but if you look at records, right, both of them are rewriting the record books because they both been great so long, you know. So that's a wash. Brady's gonna have every record for a quarterback. Brun's gonna probably have every record for a basketball player in general, almost, you know, or at least the one that he should have the record for. So that's a wash.
But he don't. But he don't.
Yeah, but he does. I mean, you're right, but it's harder to have every record because if you're a big
who do?
Tom don't have every record.
No, he don't have everyone on.
When he retired, what he didn't have.
Bro, look. First off, I'm not about to go back and forth trying to knock Tom Brady to help LeBron. So
now I need this. I need this Tom Brady slander. I need it.
No, it's not no slander. Because Tom Brady, to me, is the greatest football player ever. So that's a
I wouldn't go that far.
I know. I'm just saying to me. So I'm just letting you know that's how I regard our whole Brady. I'm just saying in basketball, if you're not Deion Sanders, somebody that can run a punt back, catch a touchdown pass, and shut down the whole side of the field on defense, if you're not him, you cannot impact the game like a world-class basketball player can, or even a world. You know, it's too many other moving parts. You know.
Yeah. So basically, you always put the basketball player first.
I got to because it's just too much impact. Now, if you're asking me, it's a different way to ask that question to where my answer might be different, right? I'm just saying, to me, a person that had more impact on both sides of the field, to me, would have. I don't know. It's something to think about, though. You know,
I feel what you're saying, though. I feel what you're saying. One on both sides, and sometimes in basketball, the best two-way player, we don't never say he the best player in the league, though. It's rare two-way player the best player.
Right.
So let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys this then. When it comes to Tom Brady, what makes Tom Brady in the conversation with Jordan? Are we going by accolades? Or are we going by titles? Like what are we going by to say and put him at that GOAT status? saying that he
I'ma
don't play
tell you,
both because he don't play both sides. He just play offense. He's a quarterback. He's the leader of the offense. So where do we put him at to say he's that GOAT in people's eyes?
But when you start looking at football, right, that's just going to be part of the conversation. Like, to me, Lawrence Taylor, the best defensive player I ever seen play. Monster. But he don't play no offense, right? So if you ask me, in football, you're going to have to ask me, who's the greatest defensive player to ever play? Then you're going to say, who's the best offensive player to ever play? You're going to break it down by positions and by size of the field. Mm-hmm. You're not going to do that in basketball. You're going to say, who's the best basketball player, period. You know, it's way more nuanced when you're picking football players. So, but to answer your question, it's the intangibles, right? Brady's leadership on the field, his pause, his calm, and I just seen him come through in the clutch because, see, I'm a big clutch man. You know, I love sports. I watch the whole games, but I'm all about that last 5 minutes. Like, I like to see who's going to come through in high leverage moments. And as a Patriot fan,
Bron or Brady?
No, I'm talking about Brady now.
Brady.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's asking me why Brady should be. He's asking me why Brady is in the GOAT conversation. Period. I'm not. I think Brady is a better football player than what Bron is a basketball player. As far as if you're going to just go with quarterback, but Bron does more things on the court than what Brady can do. So I guess it's really how you look at the question, because even me listening to y'all talk and even listening to me talk, I could easily see the argument for Brady. And I would prefer that, and I hope y'all can talk me into that before I get off here, because that's one less thing I got to talk to these LeBron fans about. You know,
you think I'm finna convince you something about Bron? No, stay on that Bron side, my boy. Stay on the Bron side.
Bro, I'm on Brady's side regardless.
No, don't backtrack now. Stay on that Bron side.
I'm gonna make sure you stay on that Brady side, because obviously you got some secret Brady love in there.
I can't say this though. This is what I can say with this. As of right now, I can kind of change my answer a little bit. I can honestly say Brady now because of what he's accomplished and he stopped. That's just like sitting up there when Emmitt Smith sit up there and kept playing, and then he ended up breaking the running back title. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people kept saying, "Oh, well, he kept playing all these years. That's why he got the title."
Yeah, I don't got him in top 5.
Is it fair to say that we're jumping the gun because Bron is still playing? I agree, but Bron is still playing, and we don't know where he's going to end up stat-wise. I really feel like Bron don't get the flowers he deserves, because when this man ends his career, whether it's this year or whether it's another 3 years from now, he's going to be almost top 5 in every category. That's unheard of. Points, assists, that's almost unheard of to have this man. He's going to be top 10, let's say top 10 in every stat category. That's insane, man. And you don't see that often. So you kind of want to say Brady now for what he has, but you still have to put a pause on it because LeBron is actually still playing.
Yeah. And you know what? Even me listening to y'all, I probably would change my answer to Brady. And the only reason because I'm looking at the question that I posed. Who had the better career?
Stay on that side.
Great. Thank you, because you convinced me to come back to my senses.
He said, you know what? I do hate Bron. I'm picking Brady.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's thanks to you. You brought me back, man. You brought me back to my senses, man.
See, did you hear what Dub just said though? He said when he done, he potentially could be top 5 and everything. When you say Brady, it ain't no top 5 and it ain't no top 3. Nigga, it's one. It's one.
But you're right, DA. But the problem with that comparison is Brady ain't gonna have nothing on defense. Everything you talking about gonna be on the offensive side of the field, right? So Brady, by his position, it's impossible for him, bro. You know I'm Team Patriot, baby, all day.
Yeah.
All day. Yeah, so you ain't got to convince me of his greatness. I'm just trying not to be biased and just thinking about the impact. But you're right, though. If I look at the career-wise, I mean, like one of the arguments Bron people use for Bron is, oh, he went to 10 finals. Well, you can't throw that on Brady because Brady went to 10 Super Bowls. And I will say it's much harder to go to a Super Bowl than it is the finals.
I was sure for the ask that, and I agree.
Yeah, it's much harder. That's what I'm saying. As I think about it more, you know, I'm not bullheaded and stubborn like that, y'all. I'm very flexible. When I hear something that makes sense, it makes sense.
Yeah,
you know,
and I think to a lot of people, it's fair to say in football what Brady has done is almost a top tier level where a lot of NFL players are not going to be able to accomplish what Brady did faster as what people can say about LeBron, because you still want to put people still say Jordan's better than LeBron. People had their bias say Kobe's better. So it's a lot more people that people want to throw over LeBron, where you really can't throw anybody over Brady considering what he's done at that position.
The only quarterback you can compare to Brady is Joe Montana.
I hate Brady.
No.
I think it's Tom Brady, then it's everybody else.
No, yeah, bro.
Just
yeah.
off career wise. But if we talking about talent, then yeah, we can throw some other. But if we talking about strictly career wise,
you
it's
talking about
Tom Brady, then
career-wise,
it's everybody else.
It got to be Brady. Like
No, it got to be Brady.
It got to be Brady.
It got to be Brady. And really, I was just thinking, when even my answer was based on the two-way. You know, like, okay, LeBron.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah, but ultimately, when you look back, I mean, you splitting hairs. I mean, both of them have been to 10 championship games, 10 finals, 10 Super Bowls, right? Both of them going to have every record at their respective positions. Both of them have won in one place, left and went and won somewhere else. I mean, now I think, and see, one advantage I would have said Brady had was probably better coaching, but now I'm looking at Belichick without Brady, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, anybody that got a system, they need a player in it. They need players in that system.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, Brady was perfect for that system. To me, Belichick has always been a defensive guru. Going back to New York when he won them 2 Super Bowls as a defensive coordinator, he coached Lawrence Taylor. You know what I'm saying? And he still say to this day that's the greatest player he ever coached. But that's his mindset, defense. Man, that's why even the Patriots can survive a bad season on offense. Even make games they should get blown out to competitive because he has great defensive schemes. But, if it was that easy, he would have turned Mac Jones into Brady because, Mac Jones was a first-round pick coming out of Alabama. Brady was a 6th round pick.
Brady just proved that Belichick didn't make him, though.
He did.
I don't think you can make another Tom Brady anyways.
No, and I agree. And that's my point. You used to could say that until he went to Tampa Bay.
For sure.
When he went to Tampa Bay, that argument is out. So him and Bron, man, they got real similar paths.
Okay, so let me ask you this. And I know this is a wild statement. This is a wild statement. I just heard Dre say that it can never be a Tom Brady. Do you think a player can patent that?
Nah, we ain't never seen motherfucker win 7 Super Bowls again. Hang it up.
Yeah, that's gonna be too hard, man.
Hang it up.
Even for Patrick Mahomes, man, I can't see
it. I love Mahomes. That's my favorite quarterback in the league. I don't see him getting seven Super Bowls though.
I feel like if he win this year, you can kind of blink at it. I'm not gonna say he gonna do it.
Until he get 5, I'm not even blinking.
I give you that.
Right.
I think Dre got a little love for Brady over there, man. I think you really don't.
Hey, look, I'm like you. I'm not biased. I'm not biased.
Yeah.
Hey,
well, I just proved I wasn't biased earlier. I had to get you to convince me to come back to my senses.
hey, Keith.
Hey, what you say, DA?
Keith, hey, y'all, listen. I'm gonna say it's gonna be hard for somebody to do 7 because they not gonna do what Tom Brady did to get that 7.
No, that's a fact.
But it was
what did he do?
Do y'all know what I'm talking about though?
No, that's why I asked. What did he do?
What I'm talking about?
To be coachable.
I'm talking about the pay cut.
To be disciplined, to take less money. It's a lot of things he did.
Yeah. So the team could pay somebody else.
Mahomes ain't the highest paid quarterback.
No, he ain't. And he took a team-friendly deal.
You hear me? He took a big haircut, bro.
But he just restructured that though. He just got a little. Yeah, but Mahomes just restructured that contract,
10 years, bro.
Hey, but he just restructured that. You know that, right?
He restructured it. See, I ain't know that. I ain't know he restructured.
I ain't know that.
But I think a lot of it to me, what I look at, man, when I hear the word GOAT, I think a lot of times we get confused by just the athletic ability, man. And this is where I come with Bron. Man, I look at what Bron do, man. They say this cat spent over $1 million, man, every offseason to get his body right, to get healthy, far as food, hydrating his body, his workout. That's what you have to do when you're at that top tier level and you have that money and ability to do that. You have to keep yourself from getting injured. You have to keep your body going. And I think a lot of people sleep on Tom Brady workout and him keeping his body going season after season, going through this to get to that level, man. It's not easy,
So
and I think that has a lot to do with it.
So, I got a question for you based on something you just said. Now, I promise we ain't gonna turn this to no Jordan or LeBron thing, but it's just making me think of something, right? If LeBron's spending $2 million on his body,
I know where this going.
No, I'm asking this question. Like, what do you think was the difference where LeBron, Mike could leave a game and go gamble, smoke a cigar, chill, ride his fancy cars all night, get up and give you 40 the next day? Where LeBron is getting proper rest, proper diet, and they're still both top tier. I'm not. It's not one better than the other.
But I mean, it's just like I just look at it like this: some dogs bigger than others. That's how I look at it. Some dog big. I mean, honestly, I say both of them. I say both of them big dogs. I'm not gonna knock down one of them, but I look at it like this: it's all about your mindset. And if you want it, you could go out there and get it. We all don't work with guys that can sit up there and go drink 4 or 5 beers that night and then get up at 6 in the morning to come to work like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
I feel like Bron watched Mike and them do that, and then he watched Mike play 15 years. You know,
and
so
he had the money. He had the money to do it. Yeah,
I'm gonna be a little bit more conservative. You feel me? I think that's what it is. I feel like Bron can go out and do that and come in and maybe not because Mike was a different animal. Mike a cute dog. I ain't saying Bron not a real nigga, but Mike a real nigga. I'm talking about to the core. So, that's what niggas do. Niggas go out, smoke, drink, and give you 40. That's what niggas do.
I mean, they even said that about that Bulls team where he was even talking about in the documentaries where that team go out and get drunk, they snow powder, they do their thing, and then they come in the next day not ready to practice and stuff. Where he is going to his room, he doing workouts, he in the gym. So it's all about that person. It's all about he was a different beast. He was.
See, look,
he was a very different beast.
Like I say all the time, God loved him just a tad bit more than he loved everybody else. You feel me? When God will make Mike, he gave him some shit he ain't give other people.
But I think that's what a lot of these, a lot of the youth are not looking at, when they see people like LeBron them and they see people as Brady, you got to put that work in. And that's what they don't see. They don't see you putting that work in when the gym over with. I seen a picture of KD. They were talking about the KD one. He was in there lifting weights right behind the green screen, as soon as the game was over with. If you want to prepare, and that's something that he normally don't do, they said. He's trying to win. He's trying to win. He's trying to show these cats like, I'm getting toward the end of my career.
KD don't lift weights.
I think he get a lot of slack, but these cats are not looking at. These guys are serious about winning. They getting their body right, they conditioning, and that means it means a great thing because now you can play till you're 40 years old. You can play till you're 41 years old. Look at Vince Carter. Vince Carter's still dunking the ball like he's 25. You know what I mean? So it's all about the conditioning. And I feel like when you mention the GOAT status, when you mention Brady and you mention LeBron, you have to put their work ethic in there as to what they doing at their age. And I mean, it's amazing, man. Even Jordan was hooping with the Wizards at 40.
Do you think Mike work ethic was like Kobe work ethic?
It's hard to
party and shit. Kobe didn't even party. Bron party more than Kobe did. You feel me? So do you think all of them work ethic probably like the same or like how would you rank?
Well, I say this. I've heard Kobe talk about stories of how he got his training and work ethic from talking to Mike mentoring him. Now, don't get me wrong, Kobe was born with a dog in his heart, so he didn't need that part. But I think he modeled everything after Mike.
And think about it.
Mike, yeah.
And the ones that didn't go to Mike, that felt like they couldn't go to Mike, what did Kobe do? Kobe took everybody under his wing, and he mentored everybody and taught everybody. Even LeBron said that he learned a lot.
And you're right. If you look at all the dogs in the league now, from Kyrie to Booker to Jason Tatum, they looking at Kobe.
That's it.
And Kobe looked at Mike.
If you look at that Mamba Academy before, Kobe Bryant left this earth, he had Booker, he had Kyrie, he had PG-13, he had Kawhi Leonard in there.
What would y'all rank their work ethic?
I would say it's
who top. Who you talking about?
Bron, Kobe, and Mike.
I don't know. I can't say because I'm not there to say. But I look at it like this. The reason why I would say I would give the edge to Jordan because of the maturity. Because of being back in the 80s playing with older players like that, being wiser, coming from a different generation, a different hunger for the game, I would give that edge to Jordan because Jordan seen more. At that time, Jordan went against a big three that he didn't feel like he could beat. So he had to go recondition his body and get himself together to beat this team, regardless of what the players on his team were doing. He took it amongst himself like, hey, They beat me up. I'm tired of losing to them. I got to get myself together. And that's what he did. He went and got himself together. So I have to give the edge to him because I seen him play earlier, and he set the blueprint for these guys to be able to go out and get this work regimen.
Yeah, you know, it's so weird though, because it's like to your point. It's like it's something about that older generation, because you can look at Mike them. I mean, it's like they never got hurt. These boys always played 78 to 82 guys. I'm talking about, because that's something I used to look at. Like,
no,
and I mean, you from that school.
Crazy though.
Yeah, but these players now, they fly in private. They get massages. They got state-of-the-art facilities. They got personal chefs because they make the money. They got personal trainers.
That's the problem right there.
It's the money.
It's like they brittle. You know,
it's the money.
Man, we used to play at the park. Come in the inside. Somebody gonna put you on your butt.
Yeah,
and you
we ain't play fouls in my hood.
Huh?
We ain't play fouls in my hood. You couldn't call a foul if you ain't believing it ain't a foul.
That's it, Dre. I know you what
Yeah.
you from the St. Louis area.
Yeah.
So I already know how y'all got down over there. DA, you already know. We went from Hillsborough playing. You know, we went to Maddox playing. So you know, Fordville.
Yeah.
So we seen how rugged it was to be outside, and I feel like a lot of the generation, and it's not
they ain't never played outside before.
They ain't played no outside ball.
Well,
you know,
they ain't never
even the ones outside. Come on, Dre, even the ones over there in the area by the ball club, they could get on here right now, could call me out on it because I'm ready for it. They did not. Them school ball hoopers was not playing outside. Y'all wasn't playing. They was not playing outside.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you how real that is, and this is probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in my life. But it was to your point. I quit the team in the 10th grade because I wanted to go play with the players that was playing at the club, because them was the dogs.
Yeah. And the boys club team was way better than the school.
Yeah, now I hate I did that, because big picture, you know, you probably get a little more overall.
Well, I was the
playing
in boys club basketball.
But the dogs was at the boys club.
Facts.
100%.
Huh?
We played from. I remember in the summer we played from 8:30 in the morning. Boys club closed at 4:30. We walked to the next place wherever everybody is, and we played till it's dark. And that's every day of the summer, every year.
I mean, you can have that argument because, like I said, I played. You know what I mean? And you can have that argument, and them Hoya teams will tell you they would have gave them school teams a run for their money in their opinion.
I was a Hoya.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, them Hoya teams. Look, my dad was the coach, so we didn't get the best players. My best team under my dad, we had Brandon Braggs. You know what I mean? And I felt like, hey, I was the man on that team because everybody floated to him, so all I had to do was wait to be open and hit a three. You know what I mean?
I played too.
Dang, that's what I'm saying. So, but like I say, man, it's a different type of environment now where you got your personal shelves, you got your, you know, your hydration chambers and all that type of stuff. And a lot of these players are getting catered to, and the league has watered it down to where they looking at it like this: offense sells tickets. So if we could keep these guys healthy, keep them scoring 40, 50 points a game, keep fans in the seats, we go basically let them do whatever they want so the offense can control the league. And it is. Offense is running the league. Not saying Maxey is a bad player. I like what Maxey doing.
You sure better not say nothing about Maxey. What's
Maxey
wrong
is my dude. Maxey is my dude. He is my dude. But you got players like Maxey that's coming in. They wouldn't draft the top tier, top 10, and they are dominating the league right now. You know what I mean? And the league has made it able. And that's it. So, like I say, man, it's a different type of generation, man. It's some dogs still in the league. You got your cats like Kawhi. You got your cats like Westbrook that still got that old school rugged feel with them. I'm gonna share a story with you with PJ. And you're right, Dre. PJ Tucker said something real. He said that a kid came up to him one day recently and was like, hey, I want to be like you. You know, I want to sit up there and start in the NBA like you do. And he said, are you willing to put the work in like me? And he said, what do you mean? He said, well, go back to my game 2021 with the Bucks. He said, I played almost 48 minutes with no stats, with no buckets. He was like, are you willing to run around the court like that and sacrifice your points, sacrifice all this to play defense the entire game?
And guarding Kevin Durant the whole time.
You heard me. It ain't like he out there guarding niggas like me. He guarding the guys.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what I say, man. A lot of these guys are not ready for that old school ruggedness. And, you know, and a lot of the old cats give a lot of these new cats hell, but it's not that, man. We just done been there. We done seen it a little different. And we paved the way for you guys to have it tailor-made and have it easy like this. So that's all it is, man. It's just a different generation, different timing. You know, I love the league. Do I think the league watered down? I do. I think the league is watered down.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's ticky-tack, it's fouls, but what LeBron and them is doing, and LeBron got a piece of that old school era, being able to play with Kobe, being able to play with KGs, being able to play with Duncans. So he's bringing over that into this new generation. That's why he's still able, and people are amazed at what he's still able to do. Jordan passed the torch on when he came in with Gilbert Arenas and Stackhouse and them. He laid the blueprint for those young guys to take over the league and say, hey, at 40 years old, this is what you to do to keep your body right.
But you know what? I'm going to tell y'all who's going to take over the league, and I see it clear as day. That boy from Minnesota.
AE, I just said AE.
Ant got next. Ant-Man got next, man. He do.
Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Down.
Look at him. Look, I already seen his face. Look at his face, bro.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I seen Donovan Shaw posted a status today talking about it, man, and was giving that man his flowers, man. And Ant-Man got next, man. Like he really do. He got that dog in him, man.
Yeah, he a real dog.
He on his way. If he can never get,
you know how we do.
Yeah, if he can never get the other cats to play with him,
you can tell he played outside growing up.
Oh yeah, definitely was a concrete kid.
Concrete baby.
He came and took
concrete
the team from Cat. He came and took the team from
Cat ain't no alpha though.
He did.
Nah, he ain't.
Cat light skin. No,
man, look.
Light skin people. I know both of y'all light skin. My bad.
My God.
Oh man, look, I'm gonna leave. Hey, I ain't even gonna touch that one right there, man.
That's racial discrimination, man. What's that about?
We
in back and forth sports do not condone any kind of hate speech from anybody at any time. We light skin lives matter.
Yeah. That's it. That is it.
So who y'all think? So I think we both all agree that okay, it's not gonna be another 7 Super Bowl winner, and it's probably not gonna be another LeBron. But who's up next? Who do y'all see? Okay, maybe they don't reach 10 Super Bowls or 10 championships, but this is the future of the league, football and basketball.
I mean, with football, you gotta go Mahomes, but that's kind of like too easy.
Is it?
Honestly, I can name. I'm gonna throw some. I'm gonna throw
what
some
about
out
Burrow?
there. I'm gonna throw some out there. I'm gonna say Burrow. I'm gonna say
Burrow.
boy. I'm gonna say my boy Tua. And I say Tua because Tua has progressed each year.
You a Dolphins fan, ain't you?
Hey, now. Hey,
definitely a Dolphins
he
fan.
has progressed each year that he's been in there. He
love
has.
Tua.
I want to say Allen, but I want to see Allen get to the Super Bowl before I can put. I want to see him get to the Super Bowl before I put Allen out there. Man. He got to get past Mahomes.
I mean, the quarterback, not Jared. The quarterback.
But yeah, he got to get past Mahomes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Now he ain't. To me, he not an elite quarterback though. He just got.
He's dropped. He had a couple of elite years where he looked like he could be elite, but he's dropped off drastically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I like him.
But just speaking on other positions, I think Sauce Gardner is going to become one of the best cornerbacks that ever played in the National Football League. I think that kid, man, the way he defended. Oh man, Sauce the real deal.
You think he better than Trayvon? You think he better than Trayvon?
Yeah.
Hands down. He better than, honestly, he better than what Ramsey was when Ramsey came out. Because he has the speed, he has the hands, he backs up everything he say. He got the size, he's not scared of nobody. You know what I mean? So he coming at your best defender each time they line up, and he giving 100% every play.
I feel like the difference between Sauce and Diggs is Sauce more technically sound. Diggs gamble a lot. You hit him with a double move, he barbecue chicken.
Yeah, you can beat Diggs, but Diggs don't have a high propensity to catch an interception, like you said, because he got good instincts. You know, but Gardner got good technique.
Yeah.
What would you rather have, instincts or technique?
It depends.
I mean, it's crazy because instincts are motherfucker.
You know, because you can say that. You look at somebody like Darren Woodson. That was technique, but Deion is instinct. You know?
I feel like Deion is a little both, though.
But Deion mostly, he was so, man, when you're running a 4-2, bro, I mean,
you could gamble. You could gamble like
gamble.
Yeah. You look, my favorite safety of all time, Troy Polamalu. The
Run
biggest
lot,
gambler
baby.
probably
Biggest
ever.
gambler. I
Run
never
it
seen
up.
a
You hear
man,
me?
never
He
seen a
was no
man line up
technique.
on
He
the line
all
like that.
instincts.
Yes. And he
Run
was
it.
so good at it, his instincts was like spot on to where he wasn't even looking at the ball. He's looking at body language.
Man, look,
You know?
niggas used to ask him like, "Hey, how did you know that, Troy?" That boy used to say, "God told me."
Man. Yeah, I'm looking at Running Lot and Reed for Baltimore. Ed Reed, them the two best I ever seen at the safety position.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna always debate that, but I'm biased though. I'm gonna always take Troy, but I'm biased. I can honestly admit that I'm
I
biased.
mean, you got a good case for him. He'll be.
Yeah.
I just try, like I say, I try to go by position. Running backs, I really don't see the running back position, man, is deteriorating, man, and it's sad, man. Like it's almost like they taking the running back position
Bro,
away,
they ain't
man.
tried,
And
they
I
done
hate
did
that.
it.
It's like it's the same thing they doing to the center position.
There
Facts.
you go. There you
Facts.
go.
Same thing.
Hey,
Yeah, you got your one or two, Joker, Embiid, but after
You got
that,
3 centers, and then it's everybody else. Anybody could be number 4.
Exactly.
Anybody.
You got 3 major centers in the league to me. That's it.
Everybody can be number 4. Just
That's
depending
it.
on how you play that
Everybody else
night.
is a 4. You know what I mean? So, and it's sad, man.
Hey,
like
we got a real center.
who is that?
Lively?
Oh man, but I thought I had to remember you a Mavericks fan. I was like, look, man. Look.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't really listen to him when he talks.
I'm talking about position. He can't do nothing else.
I mean, I give you that. I give you that.
He can't do nothing else.
I give you that.
You talking about a rookie?
He trying to say
he a rookie.
I know exactly who he's talking about. I just figured out who he was last week when Fam put me on it.
Yeah, he a rookie. I seen him.
10 games in.
I really ain't paying no attention to him.
I
I seen him on my underdog, and I looked at his stats. You know what I mean? He had a decent little game against Wemby, first game of the season. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just ain't just looked at him too much. But yeah, he had a good game. He had a good first game of the season, though.
Yeah, he did. That's
See, the problem with him,
he's like a real center.
He's a traditional center. He's a traditional center.
Yeah, that's
but the problem with him, yeah, I know what you're saying. But the problem with him and other centers, I mean, you can't really play them down the stretch.
And it's sad because they done got rid of the center. And then we see Joker, we see Embiid. You know what I mean? We see these cats come in, and then you look at cats that came in before them. Look at the 7'4" kid out of Purdue that's going to get ready to come out this year.
Oh,
he might not even get drafted.
I was just going to say that he might not make it.
Look at Tim's from Gonzaga.
Yep.
Helped Gonzaga Final Four each year. Didn't even get drafted. Look at the kid from Kentucky. Look at the African kid from Kentucky. Didn't even get drafted as good as he was and won College Nation Player of the Year. They are taking the center position away. But it's sad though, because it's like these kids are busting their butt down low in college to get these boys and get these numbers, and they're not getting recognized in the league.
But you know what, E-Dub? When they gave them one and done, when you could in college, with them being able to leave so early, these top picks, it watered down whole college basketball because you used to go to college and get development. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you playing 1 year, then you leave, and I get it. Hopefully that'll change with NIL deals. If they keep getting stronger, that may, convince some of these players to hone their skills a little more at the college level. And I think, to me, that's one of the reasons why I give older school players more credit, because they were more polished and had better coaching.
Exactly. I agree.
These players now, they coming out, and then even on top of the coaching, they really don't even practice anymore. Like, teams don't even really.
You look at these cats, man, that's coming out, man, and they literally was like college superstars coming out their freshman year, coming out their sophomore year, and they not even in the league.
Going straight to the G League.
Straight to the G League, not in the league, not getting no tick. You know what I mean? And it's sad seeing these players come in, man, and it's like you 3 years down the line, and you like, man, this dude was a McDonald's All-American, 5-star recruit, and he can't even make an NBA team right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy. That has a lot to do with it. That has a lot. Yeah. And I'm looking at cats like Kemba Walker, regardless of how old Kemba Walker is. Look what Kemba did in college. Look what he did.
Man, had one of the greatest performances in college I ever saw.
Him and Napier is overseas playing against each other like on some love and basketball when she met her overseas in the college championship. And y'all both went to UConn and dominated and won national championships. And y'all not in the NBA. It's sad. And I'm looking at NBA rosters though, and I'm like, it's no reason why some of these cats shouldn't be in the league right now over a lot of these players that y'all taking these gambles on and not even playing them. Like it's crazy, man.
Right.
It's crazy.
They shorted down score. They don't score enough.
It's
That's what they
crazy.
do.
You know, you look at people like Javon Carter, good as he was, he's just now straight. As long as he's been in the league, he's just not starting to get the tick that he deserved with the Bulls and with the Milwaukee Bucks when he was with them. You
Hey,
know,
look,
it's crazy.
hey, y'all, look, switching gears a little bit. I know we got about 15 minutes or so left. So, what do y'all think about the game yesterday? Are we gonna have? How long is this Cowboy love fest gonna last? Right? 2 weeks ago they was down. They was ready to fire the coach.
They
Get
in
rid of
denial.
Dak. Now,
Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it, DA.
Go ahead, DA.
They delusional.
They
They
delusional.
delusional. In denial.
They about delusional as you, huh?
Boy, they play. Nah, I ain't delusional. They
You
play
definitely
the
delusional.
practice squad, bro. Huh?
What about San
You
Francisco?
sound like
82,
Cowboy
ain't
fan
losing.
every year. You've been telling me for the last 8 years the Mavs gonna win the ring. So you know,
Hey,
This
hey.
entire year.
Hey, they got Kyrie now. So
Hey,
they had
my-
Kyrie last year.
Win.
no, they had a
Shaq
Kyrie
picked
at
up
the
the
end of
win.
the season. Come on, Dre, you know better than that.
yeah.
Hey man,
Nah, but
Hey,
honestly though, man,
Right.
I like what they did. I think somebody took Dak around the woodshed, man, and beat him a couple times, man, and brought him back around because he seemed like
so
he
that boy
bogus.
better get his shit together, huh?
But I'm gonna tell you though, I don't care what nobody say. Trey Lance put pressure. That trade put pressure on Dak, and it showed Dak that he came in and it showed him his Romo position again, to where when you came in, you took the reins from Romo, and they brought a quarterback in that was young, prosperous, up and coming, and that lit a fire under that man. Ever since that trade, he been playing some good ball.
But you know what? Before they do anything, they got to get over that San Francisco phobia.
Yeah.
Right now, they see the 49ers, man. They literally see red, literally.
But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this not to cut you off. I'm gonna say this with them 49ers. To me, I know a lot of people say they biased, but until that cat can sit up there and take them to win a Super Bowl, I just feel like Purdy is the product of a good defense right now. That
Hey,
defense is
but you
superior.
can say that. You can say that about a lot of quarterbacks. 'Cause, I mean, you said that. I mean, you take Tua. You love Tua. Until Tyree came over there, Tua was kind of a little pedestrian.
I give you that. One player can change a person. It can.
That's what I'm saying. So all these quarterbacks, man, even though it's the least dependent position, they still all depend on somebody. And I don't see how if a Josh Purdy, okay, you can't penalize me because I got a couple good skill, 2 or 3 good skill players, great skill players. Because every team trying to get them, every team wants them type of skill players. I mean, we can say that because that's like in the beginning of Patrick Mahomes, when he first came on the scene. Oh, what if we'd have said, "Oh, you only doing that because you got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce"? Well, that's
they were saying that.
No, but I'm just saying I wouldn't.
But
I'm just saying
the 49ers defense is a cheat code, bro.
Man, Patrick Mahomes, you can't compare Patrick Mahomes' arch to Purdy because Patrick Mahomes, he was really should have been the first quarterback that came out that season. Purdy was the last player in the draft. So you had way higher expectations for a Patrick Mahomes than what you did for a Purdy. But I'm saying at the end of the day, you still got to get on that field. I don't care how good the system is. And I'm looking at the passes he's throwing, the accuracy. I'm looking at all that, man. So if you can take credit from him, to me, you got to take credit from a lot of quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, I mean, I give you that.
Because even Buffalo, Josh Allen looked pedestrian until they got Stephon Diggs. He came and changed Josh Allen's whole fortune. Burrow, when he got Jamar Chase, things changed. Dak, when he first got Amari Cooper, that's when we saw a jump. When he left, it didn't look good. Now he's getting back in the system with
I mean, if you put a great receiver with a great quarterback, both of them gonna always look better. But if you put a mediocre quarterback with a great receiver, it's definitely gonna boost you for sure. It's like a mediocre receiver with a great quarterback. Brady made a lot of receivers. We didn't know that, niggas.
He did. That's just like your rookie quarterback. He gonna always go to the best player on the team for as a receiver. Look at Hopkins, the turnaround he's having with Levis because that's his go-to. He know, hey, I done looked up you all these years. I'm playing with Hopkins. I'm gonna hit you the ball. That's it. I gotta get you the ball.
Once the trust is established, that's all you need.
Yeah.
A quarterback gotta trust you. He gotta trust you.
Yeah.
You want to pull up?
Yeah.
But yeah, I like what Dallas doing though. To answer your question, though, I like what Dallas doing. I mean, they fans, you know, Dallas fans, man, win,
First
lose, or
round
draw,
exit.
man. You know, they riding with their team. But I like what Dallas doing though. But like I always say, man, playoffs. It's all about them playoffs, man. It's all
Right.
about what you can
And which
do.
is my point. Like you said earlier, you got to see Purdy do it. I got to see Dak do it. I ain't seen
I
Dak
do
do
too.
it.
I agree. I do
I
too.
seen Purdy
I
get
do too.
further than that.
I do too.
You know,
One quarterback I am rooting for though, and they team is Lamar Jackson. I really want to see.
100%.
I really want to see Lamar Jackson get to a Super Bowl, man, and
Yes.
get that monkey off his back and get
Yeah.
these critics off his back, man. Because
I'm
Me
with
too.
you.
I see,
And
I seen
I'm
that
a
man
diehard
team,
Steelers fan. I
man.
hate the
Like,
Ravens. I hate purple. And you know,
yeah,
the Wildcats purple. I hate purple. I love Lamar Jackson, though.
Me too.
yeah.
I cannot hate Lamar Jackson.
I'm
I
stuck
want
in
to
the
see him get
same
that money.
space, Dre. I
Yeah,
love Lamar Jackson, everything about him. Hate the Ravens, but
You hear me?
my team, I don't think we're gonna win the
He
Super
need
Bowl
to
this
come
year.
to the
So
Patriots.
Fuck no.
Hey,
Bill
okay, so
Belichick don't know how to
so to
handle
stop
a
on,
nigga
so
like
to
that.
so hold on, so give y'all so to ask y'all Patriot fans something because we got y'all on here or whatever. Do you think it's time for Belichick to leave?
I think he need to let one of his job titles go.
Okay.
I think he need to let that GM title go.
It makes
Cause he
sense.
doing
I
some.
mean,
Cause he doing some. I feel like he doing some dumb stuff.
it makes
He
sense.
ain't,
I
he
mean,
ain't good at managing talent.
yeah. There you go. And then
That's
too,
what I'm
they
talking
have.
about. That's why he need to let that position go.
I think he got that old pop feel. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Where he bring a bunch of role players in and let the role players do their job. And sometimes even with Pop, man, you know, when I want to count him out, I like his old school style. But the way the league is shifting, you know, it's not receptive to Pop style of coaching anymore. And I think that's what's wrong with Belichick, man. Like, you know, Mac Jones is a typical Brady type player, even though he's not Brady. He's what you would draft, what he would draft. I feel like
Yeah.
he got Cam Newton just to save his job. I really do. I really don't think he had faith in Cam Newton. Even
He
go as good as Cam Newton was, he didn't have no faith in him.
Yeah, I think he should have gave Cam Newton another chance, bro. Like for real.
I do. It's no
gave him a
reason.
whole year training camp, let him learn the playbook, all that
Yeah.
good shit.
Even if he's a backup right now for Mac Jones, he should be the guy that's coming in right now behind Mac coming into the game. You know what I mean? So I just look at Belichick, man. I think he just need to realign the guys that's around him. Honestly, sit down and draft some good players. Bring a talented receiver in on offense. You know, one of these young guys that's ready to play, man, and just start from there, man. Build your offensive line up. You know what I mean? And they got to go back to their old defense that they had. Patriots are not one was winning their Super Bowls because they had a good defense.
Yeah, their defense was mean, but they had this white guy on the other side of the ball. I think he was number 12. He had a lot to do with that. Yeah, you do need
Definitely.
defense in football.
Definitely.
You definitely do.
Definitely.
But I done seen this man come back in fourth quarter with 1 minute left on the clock so much, bro. Look, I hate Brady.
Man, it's
I told
scary.
everybody I never bet against Brady.
Man, look, everybody, every household, when you watch this man, we all can agree when it's 2 minutes or less under the 2 minute warning and Brady getting the ball, the game over with.
1 minute.
It's 1 minute. I ain't never seen a dude that can come
Too much
down and
time,
throw
bro.
2 passes for
Touchdown,
75 yards and win the game. Like,
Bro, I'm talking about 3 passes to Gronk.
Yes.
Everybody know where it's going.
Yes.
Hey, look, if he needs just a field goal, it's damn show over.
It's over.
If he just needs to get it in field
goal
range,
he will get you 50 yards in 30 seconds. Guaranteed he will get you 50 yards in 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's the Brady effect for sure.
What I missed?
Now we were saying
heard
how
Tom
Brady can
I heard Tom Brady. I got
win
excited.
the game in under a minute.
Huh?
Say Brady had a minute left and he need to go 85 yards. Guess what? He just went 85. He just went 85 yards and it's still probably about 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, he was basically saying if you need a field goal, Brady was gonna get you those 45, 50 yards, put you in that position. You know what I mean? He was a tactician.
The only person I saw that I say is just as trustworthy is Joe Montana. Cause I know y'all a little younger, but if you watch
I didn't get a glimpse of him like that.
Joe Montana with the 49ers, 4 Super Bowls, 4-0 in the Super Bowl. He like Jordan-esque, not LeBron-esque. Like he's like Jordan-esque.
Stop the shit. Stop.
Yeah, Dre, that was for you. But yeah. So yeah, Montana the second best. That's who Brady had to pass because Montana was definitely ahead of Peyton Manning and John Elway and
And
all
what's
that.
so crazy, I feel like they didn't put Brady at number one until he won with the Bucks. I think even 6 rings up, they still had Montana over Brady.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Well,
They did.
I think me as somebody that follow Brady, he's been number one since that 6 on most polls. When you start looking at who's the greatest quarterback, he pretty much always dominate that.
I think they just didn't want to give him his flowers, man. They got a lot to do with it. I don't think people wanted to realize how good that man was and what he accomplished.
You know some of the problem with people hating Brady? That goddamn Skip Bayless.
Oh,
He will make you want to cheer against Brady. And I'm a Brady fan, but it's like Skip, come on. You acting like LeBron fans, man. Chill out. You acting like Cowboy fans.
Skip, Jesus and Brady is the same person.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey,
Yeah.
when that boy do something, that boy Skip Bayless will get on there. He'd be like, Tom Patrick, Edward Brady. I'm like, come on, man.
You know this man. Look, I only know his name because of Skip. I would have never knew this man whole government.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick
Yes,
Edward. Patrick.
You hear me?
That's why I always say, man, a lot of these analysts, man, when they get on national TV, man, I be saying to myself now, man, they do not speak for everyone. Like they do not speak like all of us don't think like that, man. Definitely don't.
Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
No.
They water down a lot. We can say what they can't say. We not under contract, so you know what I mean. Like I can say what I want and not have to worry about hey, my boss coming in and saying, "Look,
exactly."
you said that, you know.
Hey, nigga, you said too much.
Yeah.
Hey, we got 4 minutes left. Check this out. Hey, what y'all been watching Luka and Kyrie over there cooking?
Look, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about that.
Bro, I swear, look. When I clicked on the link, I seen your name, fam, and then I seen David. I said, oh, man, this gonna be a long show. The lab's doing good. I'm never going to hear the end of this shit.
Look, you already know he was finna get up on here and talk about the Mavs, man. Like,
boy, he tagged me in the status last night. He ain't even watching the game. He just see that like, bro, he ain't even watching.
Kyrie was cooking last night.
Look, look, through 3 quarters, they both had 30 points.
Yep.
They both was 11 for 18, and both of them had took 9 threes. I said, what type of shit is y'all on tonight?
Bro, they look good.
But I mean, that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take, man. Honestly, what I'm seeing in the league is a two-headed monster. And every team, and this is why I'm so interested with the NBA season this year, because everybody has a two-headed monster on their team. If you look at the rosters, everybody got 2 legit players that can actually help their team win, except for your teams like maybe Charlotte and Portland. But you got your Lakers, you got your Mavs, you got your Clippers, if they can never figure out.
I'm gonna tell you, when you saying Portland, man, you look at Portland in about 2 or 3 years, they're gonna be like deadly. They're gonna be what Houston is, because look at what Houston is doing right now. And Houston was garbage these last 2 years. Now I'm like,
boy, they just beat the Nuggets yesterday.
But it's the coaching to me. I'm not saying they don't have the best talent, but yeah, it's definitely their coaching down there.
Oh, they got a coach
there, don't they?
Yeah,
they got Udoka,
Yeah, what's that? 6 wins in a row, I think, last night. Made it 6 in a row.
I'm gonna tell you, I mean? they got good coaching, and then with them getting Fred Van Vliet, a very serious, dedicated point guard who's gonna be able to keep them young boys relaxed. You know, that calm and force, man. I think that was a great pickup for them. And then they got my boy Dylan the Villain. I'm team Dylan the Villain.
I like him, man. I like what they got going on.
I love Dylan, man.
He got too many light skin tendencies for me.
Yeah, that's cool. But on the court, though, you want somebody like that that's gonna get under the other team's skin. He don't care.
Yeah, no, he don't. You definitely need one of them on your team for sure.
So look, before we get off of here, man, do you think Philly's gonna come out the East this year?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Philly coming out the East?
Philly coming out the East. Do you think Philly's coming out the East?
I mean, honestly, I don't think so. I feel like in the playoffs, Boston is more experienced than we is. You feel me? So if we're gonna be in the playoffs, I'm gonna talk shit like we're gonna win. But honestly, I would pick Boston over us. Though. Even though we balling, we number 1 in the East right now, though.
Yeah, but you know what? It's addition by subtracting. Just getting rid of Harden and letting him be somebody else's problem. That's the best thing y'all could have did, man.
And I
And
ain't gonna lie, I have to take back my statement, Markeith, man, what I said, because I got on the air, man, and said that Harden was gonna make it work. Man, after hearing what that Dallas commentator said, man, I don't know if y'all. Oh man, I'm not gonna lie. That dude was spot on, man. Like you cannot say he said nothing wrong about James Harden not being that player, man. And like I hate to say it, man, but I ain't gonna say he bringing a toxic vibe, but it's like everybody taking a back seat to waiting to see what you gonna do, and you talking all this. It's almost like a dude that's done lied on his resume. Like you keep telling us you're gonna be a team player.
When God made Harden, they were like, "Hey, Jesus, I'm making this player named Harden. I'm gonna put some toxin in there."
Yeah, like
Jesus said, "Hold on, I accidentally wasted the whole bottle." He said, "That's cool. Leave it in there."
Like you got this team was winning. This team was winning before you got over there, man. And it's like now you bringing them down. Like I looked at Westbrook's face when they subbed him out the last minute and a half left. He was pissed. He was pissed. He's like me. Like you gonna take me out the game? Okay, bet. All right, bet. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah, that was a horrible decision, man. They traded away some good depth on a team and you know what defense. You know what it reminded me of when Kyrie and KD first went to Brooklyn and they had some dogs over there at Brooklyn. But y'all want to waste all this mess to bring Harden over here.
Crazy.
You know, it's like quit chasing great players, man, because that is not a formula always to win. Like you said, you need at least two. You do even Phoenix right now. Phoenix going after Bradley Beal, I thought that was a terrible decision. I love Beal.
Me too.
Go get some depth.
Yeah.
You don't need Beal.
You know how many good defensive backup, good players, shooters that you could have went and got just for that one player. You could have built a whole. You could have built a whole 6 man on the bench, not getting Beal and spending that money on actually getting some depth. Yeah,
100%, man. And just like what they did with Aiden, I feel like that Aiden trade they got depth. It improved their team.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like some players you shouldn't trade for. You should try to get them as a free agent.
There you go.
You don't trade for Harden.
There you go. Harden is not a player that you trade for. You pick him up in the free agency, give him a year deal, give him 1 year, give him the money that he wants in that 1 year. You take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Take it or leave it. If you ain't doing what we need you to do by All-Star break, holla at you. We're gonna ship you off and get something else for you.
Yeah, Harden already made a decision. He don't really care about winning or not. He just want to get. He want a fat check, and he just want to be somewhere where he can have some fun.
Because he want to be.
Don't want to work for it.
There you go. Because he want to be. Let's be real, man. He been an H-Town his whole life. He down there got exposed to the culture down there. He was fighting bad to get down there. And if it wasn't for the coach having the mindset that he had, he probably would be in Houston right now. But the coach said he don't want him. So it's the lifestyle, man. James Harden got his own restaurant down there. He got all the limelight. The city love him, regardless if he left or not. That's what he want, man. He one of them type of people, man, that like you said, man, he want the fame, but he don't want to work for it.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that, you know, but you're not going to be able to call yourself a winner.
Nah.
I wasn't cool with it. I'm cool with it now because he ain't on my team no more.
Yeah, I know, right? The best thing he could have did for his career was humble himself and stay with Philly. You got the big dog, Joel Embiid, on your team, the MVP, and you just led the league in assists and still put up a 20-piece. What else do you want?
What else do you need?
Yeah, like, come on. Then you got Maxey, a young dog coming up, and Tobias Harris, who is a super solid player that you want on your team.
You could have won with that. You could have won with that team. You had PJ Tucker that still can play defense. You had a good team. You had a good team. Because I'm not gonna lie. I was one to blame it on him. I was one to blame it on Embiid. But when I seen everything, where I'm like, nah, Embiid want to win, man. It was Harden's fault. Embiid been trying to win with you, dude. Like, and you just ain't made it happen for him.
But the whole point, Embiid can do what they did last year by itself. The reason we get Harden is to go further.
Facts.
You know, that's the whole reason.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that game last night, it was just embarrassing, bro.
You lost to Memphis.
I'm talking about how they played, man. How he played. It's just like he's so disinterested in playing, man. It's ridiculous.
It's almost like he playing like Ben Simmons was before. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's almost like
play. It's
like we done backed him into this corner, and he throwing a fit like, well, I'm gonna do what I want now. Since y'all don't nobody want me, I'm gonna just go out here and do what I want.
To me,
and
he
until
want to
y'all
be a
shut me
role
down.
player, but he want to be paid like the superstar.
Yep, that's right. But what's gonna happen is he probably gonna end up in China here in the next year or two.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind him going. And this is the thing with a player like him. I'd rather him go to a team that's trying to up and come and trying to do something, and then let him go down there and try at least to help him.
You
Can you
don't want him
imagine him?
mentoring your young kids?
But even if he's not the mentor, let's be real. Can you imagine him on the Memphis Grizzlies?
Who?
Not if he don't want to play.
With Morant, you put Harden at the 2. Let Morant do his thing.
What you gonna do? Take Aaron Baines out? You gonna take Aaron Baines? You gonna take a solid, dependable player like Aaron Baines out? That's a great culture guy, and replace him with Harden?
I'm not saying replace him. I'm just saying putting him on the team.
Man, Harden is gonna have to keep him
in the league. Because we see now he can't play with superstar talent at this level.
That's why he needs to be a 6-man somewhere. He needs to be like how Chris Paul come off the bench, keep the second unit steady, take all the shots you want. That's your time to shine. But when the big boys get back out, you got to get out because you're gonna cause us some problems.
And I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take a page from my little brother book when we was talking the other day. He said Chris Paul go get traded before the All-Star break to a title contender because what they're doing is they're baiting him.
So. I don't know about that. I said Russ gonna get traded though.
The reason why I kind of agree with what my brother was saying is because look at what he's doing in the 6-man position. Teams are going to inquire about getting Chris Paul down that stretch.
That's a fact.
Where he's starting to coming off the bench. I don't see him playing with Golden State down the stretch because I think teams are going to throw what they want to get him off that team if he keep playing like this up until February.
Yeah, I agree.
I can see
Chris Paul really valuable. He like KD. He valuable in any system.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think Chris Paul, if he has accepted that he's coming off the bench, I wouldn't trade him because what I've seen compared to what Jordan Poole gave them last year, I'm just speaking last year. He's a stabilizing force when you put him on there. He's gonna keep it's a different style that we used to seeing with Golden State, but it's a style that we're not gonna get blew out while Chris Paul in there. We may not win the time, but we're not gonna get blown out, and that speaks a lot because that's where your superstar they supposed to come give you that boost, And I can tell you right now, just somebody who's cheering for Phoenix, because of Durant, they look horrible when Durant is not there because. I mean, I know Bill just came back, but there's no facilitators. There's nobody to calm the team and keep the thing flowing,
But I don't want KD to be a facilitator. I want you out there shooting that bitch.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna lie.
They don't have nobody but him.
But this is the thing. This is what I like about Phoenix Suns right now, minus Booker and Beal. I want to see and want KD to hush the critics up and show that he can lead and show that he can lead this team. Because when he's there by himself, he's leading this team. When he has to put them on their back, he's doing good. So I want to see come playoff time, can he rally? Can he sit these guys down and be like, listen, this is what we need to win. I know what to win. I'm a champ. Y'all gonna have to do this, and this is what y'all. He got to be a different leader than what Chris Paul was. You know what I mean? So I'm ready to see if he can go ahead and get that monkey off his back and show people that he can actually lead this team.
He's my favorite player. Well, him and Kyrie, they neck and neck. My 2 favorite players in the league. I want both of them to get a title.
Me too.
Where you rank them?
Yeah, I've been hating the hate they both been getting. So, if in my perfect scenario, KD will get one this year because I know he's closer to being out the league than Kyrie. And then I like to see Dallas come next year and get one. Then
I'm not gonna lie. The team that I really want to see this year is the Clippers. Mine is the James Harden. Man, I'm a big Westbrook fan. I hate when people knock Westbrook. If you don't like Westbrook, hey, I got an issue with it because the man is put in Hall of Fame numbers. I don't want to hear this stat pad, none of that. The dude can flat out play. He had one bad. You put him on the Lakers, and then all of a sudden he
triple double. Now he stat pad. You couldn't go out there averaging triple double if you tried.
Yeah, and you put him on the team with LeBron, and then you so in love with LeBron that you dog Westbrook like he ain't just never did in his career. You know what I mean? Like,
chill. I knew you was going to say some BS.
Don't say that. They don't want to hear that. Unless you want people against you, don't say that. Cause they like you. Cause now you hate.
My inbox finna blow up. It's not hating because look. At the end of the day, facts is facts. Westbrook and hoop. Don't do that man like that because he didn't work out with LeBron. LeBron don't want no good guard with him. Clearly.
Look at the pattern. He look at the pattern. Kyrie over there in Cleveland, win a championship. Kyrie decided I don't want to be here no more, and that's when everything all hell broke loose. Cause Kyrie had the audacity to say I don't want to play with LeBron for whatever reason. Oh, you don't want to play with LeBron? Okay, we finna ruin
when Kyrie went to Boston, what'd he say?
Huh?
When Kyrie went to Boston, what'd he say about Bron?
I'm not talking about what he said. I'm talking about the fan. If you listen to what I'm saying, the fans start turning him up when he. It don't matter if he. It don't matter.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
And see, my point is, it don't matter if Kyrie regretted leaving him or not. All Kyrie said was he wanted to leave. So the fans should have respect and say, okay, if he want to leave, that's his business. You ain't got to turn him up, regardless if he was right or wrong for leaving. But Kyrie leaves, they hate him. Durant comes in, he wins 2 titles with Golden State, taking them from LeBron. That's when they start killing him.
That ain't why, bro. We both KD fans. You know that ain't why.
Bro, listen what I'm saying. You gotta listen to me.
I'm listening.
You know people have problems with him going to Golden State. That's a bigger basketball issue. I'm saying LeBron fans don't like him because he prevented LeBron from getting 2 more titles. That's all I'm saying. That's a separate hate. He got his general basketball hate. I'm talking about LeBron fans. And for very well, because, bro, and we've already talked about it. If KD don't go to Golden State, LeBron got 5-6 rings right now. He hurt his legacy by going to Golden State and making them too strong for what LeBron could even overpower. So
I agree with that, but I don't think people dislike KD for that.
No, I said LeBron fans do.
That's why I don't think LeBron fans dislike KD for that.
No, okay, if you say so. I'm just telling somebody that rock with KD and I heard a lot of LeBron fans hating on him. I feel like I know where the source comes from, you know. But that's
but to this argument, it makes sense because just think if KD would have never went over there.
That's fine.
And LeBron did win that title.
Yeah, Bron has 6 rings for sure.
But what would we really be saying? Yeah.
So if you're a diehard LeBron fan, you know KD killed any legacy like a person like me. I can't even hear you now, but if he got 5 or 6, I got at least listen. Right?
Because they took more offense to him going to Golden State than LeBron leaving Cleveland. Like
I know it's crazy.
That wasn't the same situation though.
Like, you hear
no, it wasn't. It wasn't.
You know what though? I done seen pink roses and I done seen red roses, but they all roses. They all smell good.
One of them a dandelion and one of them a rose.
They still proud. And I know every woman don't like roses. Some women like dandelion.
Hey, what? Hey, Andre 3000 said roses smell like boo-boo. You know what I'm
saying? Sometimes. But I'm convinced of that, though. You know, LeBron, if you go play with LeBron, it's a high chance you're going to be in a competitive situation. But if you're a Kevin Love or a Chris Bosh or somebody that ilk, you just have to expect that your role is going to be drastically reduced.
Yeah, and you're going to take most of the blame, too.
That's the cost of getting a title with him, though, or competing, because you're going to compete now. But we can't act like LeBron.
Because I look at it like LeBron and Westbrook are buddies. You know, they kick it together during the offseason and all that. But I feel like by him coming to the Lakers, that kind of put a stain on things because I try not to look at the stuff because I know all them players cool with each other. But I look at how when they did the tip off the other day, how Westbrook didn't shake LeBron's hand, he didn't look at him, and you look at all the stuff that he had to go through.
That's Brody though. He don't shake hands and shit before games.
True, but I just look at it like I feel like LeBron kind of
the same way.
I feel like LeBron didn't embrace his partner like he should have with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like I know it's all about winning.
Though, if you don't got on purple and gold, you the op. They shouldn't be bracing each other. They finna go to war.
No, I'm saying when he was on that team, I felt like they used Beverly and Westbrook as the reason why they wouldn't win and won the conference.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, for
and
sure.
I felt like, and the fans.
Nobody's gonna blame Bron.
And the sad part is what the fans did. They rolled along with LeBron and made it seem like Westbrook ain't never did nothing in his career. Exactly. And I'm like, if you look at his points with the Lakers, he had better numbers than anybody. Come on, man.
That's the LeBron effect right there. You gotta take the good with the bad, because it's a lot of good come with it. but we can't act like there's not collateral damage teaming up with LeBron James, because
That's
if
a fact,
anything goes wrong, it's you. If everything goes right, it's all him, nobody else. He did it by himself, or you messed everything up.
I agree with that though.
He always has immunity, always. You know.
I mean, I can't say that like out of every, if you look at every GOAT player that you say in the GOAT category, and you want to put them up there, you can honestly say LeBron, and I can honestly say this: LeBron has had more help than all those players.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like easily had more help. You can sit up there and say Jordan had Pippen. Well, hey, LeBron had D-Wade, and D-Wade won a championship before LeBron.
Hey, but
so,
on top of that, Pippen was homegrown. This was a 2nd round pick out of Central Arkansas, right? And his first
they weren't even Division I then.
Wasn't even Division I.
Yeah.
In his first year as a rookie, nobody think nothing of Pippen. He was a 7-point a game scorer. Then he got up to 11 points. When he jumped to like 15 is when they took Detroit to that final. But when Pippen finally made All-Star and started balling, yeah, because as great as I know Jordan is, you cannot beat great teams by yourself, even if you are a great player. No, that's including LeBron. That's why LeBron wasn't able to beat Golden State. You're better than everybody on Golden State, but collectively, you can't beat them still.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if LeBron would have had a Pippen-like player on any one of those teams, it's no question he has 6 rings right now. Just being honest. He would have 6 if he had a Pippen-like player, but he never had a player outside of D-Wade that could score and play defense to me. Never. Kyrie at the guard position, fine, but I'm talking about at the shooting guard, small forward position.
But if you think about something though, LeBron was more like the Scottie Pippen type player.
True.
LeBron needed a dog. That's what LeBron needed, and that's why he won with Wade. Because even though Wade had some health issues, mentality-wise, Wade was a dog.
Yeah, definitely.
When he went back to Cleveland, Kyrie was a dog.
Definitely.
I mean, I feel like everybody need a dog. Bron got some dog. Don't just act like Bron not one of them though. Like,
hey, when I just
I can't say that. Yeah,
I said the only reason Mike won is because Pippen developed. You can't win without a dog.
Facts.
Yeah.
You can't nobody win by themselves. Everybody need teammates.
Exactly. That's why But I think LeBron likes to be a facilitator. He wants to be the leader. He wants the ball in his hand. I'm saying it would have been good for him a lot of his career to have that alpha scorer. That's why Kyrie was so important to him, because he could be himself with Kyrie.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got Kyrie. I can do what I want. Then fourth quarter, I can sit back, put my hand behind my head, make a good pass here, a good pass there.
Make it look good
when I need to. But Kyrie finna carry us. And that's why I think,
every player want that guaranteed player. Like, hey, I got this player over here in the clutch that I'm good.
Kobe had Shaq.
Yeah.
Or Shaq had Kobe.
And then if you think about it, Kobe had Gasol. He know he could always run that play down low to Gasol, and Gasol was gonna get that point in the paint for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everybody had like I said, it's a 2-headed monster, man. Everybody got every team that won had at least a 2 or 3-headed monster. You know what I mean? To take them over that hump. So, it takes that to win. You look at Denver. Hey, you got Murray, you got Gordon, and you got Jokic. That's their 3-headed monster. And anytime they can score, they can play defense. So I mean, every championship team got a 3-headed monster. Seem like.
That's right, man. That's right. Well, anyway, man, look, Dre, I want to give a big shout out to you, because once again, you helped me come back to my senses. For some reason, I was gonna pick LeBron as the answer to this question, but you being such a wonderful Brady fan like myself,
I hate Brady,
back, man. I'll never forget that. I
hate Brady.
That. I appreciate that, man. E-Dub, man. Another one.
We got footage of you on Bron's side, so we're gonna crop that.
I tell y'all all the time, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
We're gonna make a short of you picking LeBron. We're gonna make that into a short.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll be we definitely. Y'all need to figure out me with a cowboy jersey on, watching LeBron with my hands up.
You got to Photoshop that shit.
You gonna have to. They gonna really think we're in the multiverse then.
No, for real.
Definitely.
Man. But definitely good show, man. Good show, man. For everybody that tuned in today, man, we appreciate y'all staying with us so long. We'll be back tomorrow. We don't know what we're gonna talk about yet, but it will be something good and juicy. I promise you, man.
Sure.
But until then, Back and Forth Sports, we out here. We keeping it real on all things, all sports, all the time. So until the next time,